Hello guys, welcome back to Football Manager 2018, Red Bull Leyton Orient. Today we're coming back for the Stevenage game. Now I know I said we're coming back for the Crewe game on my birthday, but there were schedule changes because of certain games. So we had to postpone games. So we're coming back for the Stevenage game. Since Cardiff, we have won 5-0, 2-0, 6-1, 4-1. If we look at the Checkatrade Trophy Group O, which is the one we're in, we are top of the league. We play Arsenal under 23s next in that competition. I should hope we beat them. I should imagine we will. But we don't play those guys for a little while yet. That should see us through to the next part of that. So we're going to play Stevenage today, and then we're going to come back for the Carabao Cup in the next episode. So have a quick look at the league. It's been a little while since we looked at the league. We have 2 games in hand. We're 8 points clear. 2 games in hand, 8 points clear. 10 games in. It's getting a little bit ridiculous, really. Rafael at Colchester United is top scorer in the league. He's also the player of the match for most times. Let's have a look at his stats. He's all right. He's 34, so he's not going to be about for too long. How much did they cost them? They got him on a free, so a good bit of business there. Rendon is the top scorer out of him and Woodburn. He did score a hat-trick in the last game, which will explain his change in form. It's really annoying how inconsistent he is. Really annoying. But he, oh, and we've got some new scouts, so there's that. So that went from a 4-star to a 4.5. He's much better than that. I'm sure he is. He's going to be so good. I've also signed a new contract in the next 3 years. Let's put us on 10.5 grand a week. So we have committed our future to the club for a little bit longer. Coaching style, defending. Is it? I don't think I've played anything other than attacking this season's Football Manager. Win percentage is 97%, having lost only 2 in our 68 games we've played, so we're doing fairly well there. Few managers like us, 3 of them don't like us. No one in particular rather large. That's about it. What else have we got? Oh, I asked for an extension on the stadium. So we've got another 3,500 seats coming in, bring the stadium up to 13k. Should fill that. That was part of that. Was that just that? I think that and the training facilities were part of me signing the new contract. I also asked for a bit more money per week for wages, and I also asked for a small transfer budget. So we got those. Don't need them, but we got them. Let's have a look. Otherwise, it's going to be a very short episode. I need to change the match settings as well before we make a start. So let's have a quick look at the Premier League while we're here. We'll have a look at all of them. So Scunthorpe top in League One with Fleetwood second. Newcastle top, Crystal Palace second there. Derby, Ipswich, Cardiff, and Sheffield Wednesday in the playoffs. So we're looking quite tight there still. I know it's only early doors, but I mean, you could say that sort of 12th upwards, 16 points. There's only 9 points between them. It's not a lot. And in the Premier League, Manchester United, Manchester City, both on 19. Tottenham on 13. So a little bit behind, but still quite close there. Still early days. Liverpool down in 18th is a shocker. Why are they doing so badly? Manager Luis Enrique. So key player Sadio Mane. Hot prospect Connor Byrne. Scouting you just because. You're on a youth contract. No, you're not. Oh, shame. I was going to try and pick him up. Anyway, let's get on to this game. Today. Team selection will be a quick pick one because screw it. There we go. We don't need 2 goalkeepers on the bench, so we're going to go with Bursic because he's the homegrown. And we'll bring in Shea Facey. He's not played for a little while. Chuba Akpom has recently made noises about why he's not getting games, so I've told him I'm moving him on. And he seemed happy with that. So he'll be getting sold in the January transfer window, which is not far away now. Just over 2 months. So yeah, so we're lining up with our 4-4-2 diamond. They are lining up with Like a bit risky at this level. I quite like that shape. It looks good. It looks good. Should have scouted out the team first, seeing what their better players are. So, keep our run going, win this match. They didn't like it. They never do. I need to, you know what? We're not going to go with an assertive for this one. We're going to go with a passionate. A lot more to come from you. There we go. Need to change it up. I'm always assertive. And after a little while, they're going to sort of go. Right. I need to change this down, don't I? So basically, I sped it up because I was trying to get through to the next match for the recording. I didn't have much time to record, so I tried to speed up the game. So need to bring it back down to, a more manageable recording speed, which it is now. You can actually see what's going on. So Freeman to O'Hare. You know what we need to do? We need to keep an eye on the league as well. So Wickham second. Wickham are away to Bristol Rovers today, who are down in 16th. Woodburn. What's going on now? Sorry, phone. That's a terrible shot there, Freeman. But it's a shot. 79% of possession, 72, 77, 79. Crazy amounts of possession early on in the first 6 minutes. That'll even out as we go on, obviously. This Crew, they're the team that we should have played a week ago. They are currently beating Rochdale 1-0. Mansfield winning 2-0 already against Swindon. And that is it. Oh, Cole United have winning against Grimsby. Good stuff. Where are Colchester United? They're mid-table 12th. I would like to see them go up. I like to see my hometown team do well. I don't support them. I just like to see them do well. It's always good to see, your local teams doing well. How many times can you say do well? A few, yeah. Blackett, yes. Good to see the big defender score. Always good to see the big defender score. No, I'm going to take this off actually. I rolled these sleeves up so I'm getting a bit warm. I record these in the morning, nearly always. And I'm always wearing pajamas of some sort. I mean, this isn't originally a pajama shirt, this one. This is just a shirt that I had for a while. Don't really wear it anymore. It's just nice, big and loose. So I just kind of use it as like a lounging about shirt now. But yeah, I normally record these in the morning because the wife and baby are still asleep. And it just makes more sense for me. Sometimes I record in the evenings, at which point I'm already into pajamas or loungewear. It's very rare you'll see me record in actual clothing. All right, let's get the ball away. I'm pretty sure I recently done an episode where I didn't even bother with a shirt. I just put this robe over. I'm so fucking lazy. It's unreal. All right. Woodburn. Knock it down to Rendon. Rendon, mate. It's all you. It's all you. Oh, you twat. All right. Junker. Grujic. Blackett. Finds Pet, unfortunately. Let's have a look at this real quick. Cole United still winning 2-0. Cambridge 2-0. Bristol Rovers beating Wickham 2-0. That's good for us. Crew need to lose one. Now, because I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not going to make an issue, but I would like to see the other teams that are around us do poorly, fall back even further. It just solidifies our chances of winning the league. I mean, we're going to win the league. Unless something absolutely fucking drastic happens, we're going to win the league. We may do a transfer window special this season, where we just literally look at the transfers. We won't actually play any games. We'll just do a bit of scouting, find out what we need, how we can improve it. It's a possibility anyway. This is doing really poorly. I'm not happy with the performance out there. Let's give them all another shout with a passionate. There's a lot more to come from you. Who's stressed? Baker, mate. He's scoring so many penalties. It's unreal. So many penalties. He scored another penalty in the last game. I love it. He's going to end up being our top scorer just on penalties. It was going to be. Right. So let's push forward as soon as possible. We're going to actually know what we're going to do. We're going to switch this up to an overloading tactic. I'm going to go push forward. I want a big win here against Stevenage. They're not a big team. They're not very particularly good. They're not particularly a good team. Just giving the ball away, they're going to score here. Well done, Mainan. Or Mainan. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Where else, Stevenage? Yeah, 22nd. They're like third off bottom. We should be demolishing this team. So why aren't we? Long ball over the top. Every time Juncker. Omaruro. What we can do, I suppose, confuse fuck out of them. Is that we don't have to really change the team either. We could switch these two around. No, we won't. Just do that. It's fine. Woodburn with an attempt. Weren't a bad attempt either. So that tactic's just about to change. We'll make some substitutes in a moment. Rendon, mate, why did you... This is what I mean. He's so inconsistent. I need to work on his consistency. It may be a case of... Hello, why is that down there? It may be a case of we develop him, seeing how he does consistency-wise as he gets older. And if he's no good for us, we'll just sell him on as a massive profit. The problem I've got with that is I'm sure he's going to be a worldie. I'm sure of it. And I'm really loath to sell off someone who's going to be as good as I think they are. Really fucking loath. Right. Let's get a tactical substitution in. Who's playing poorly? Baker, mate. You're not having a good one, so let's get Grant in. Rendon. Let's get George Hurst on. And we'll leave it at that for a minute. Looks like we're probably going to take Omaruro off. Looks like anyway. So Samuel. Brian Scorman. You know what, actually? This is just that little bit too slow. Slightly faster, that's better. That medium pace is just that tiny little bit too slow. It makes it painful. It's a good ball in. Fortunately, their strike is just as bad as ours. How are we not demolishing this team? I mean, seriously, how are we not demolishing this team? Right, wait till the 75th minute. We'll make our sub. Last one of the game. They are really pushing here. It's really, like, it's concerning. It's a little bit concerning that our team's not managing to destroy this team. But I mean, we're winning. That's the main thing. It's going to be the first game where we don't score more than 2 goals, actually, I think. Certain seems that way. The way it's going, Grant brings the ball forward, finds Woodburn, centres it. No. Why did you not centre it? There's people there. Play a fucking low ball. Square it across. Fucking morons. Let's work the ball into the box. See how that works out for us. Vermeil, Woodburn, O'Hare. You'd have played that ball in. You'd have had some. Our team. Why? Why do you make me so fucking annoyed? Why do you have to wind me up so? Because that's all they're doing. They're winding me the fuck up. Vermeil. Long ball in. Straight to the keeper, of course. Of course. Because we've got homing devices on the keepers. So we have to aim at them. Not around them. Right. Actually, we'll leave Omaruro on. We're going to change Grujic out for McTominay. Fresher legs in the midfield may help us. I'm so glad we got Grujic though. He's going to be good for us too. He's going to develop. I don't know how well he's going to develop, but he's going to be decent. You know, he's not going to be worldy level. O'Hare gets demolished there. How is that not a penalty, ref? Hitting the mic. How is that not a penalty? The guy didn't even get the fucking ball. All he got was his shins. Right. Okay, because we've taken Baker off the pitch now, so McTominay. This is a really shit game. Let's have a look at the league. Yeovil, God, 2-0 up against Notts County, which has put them in second place in the league. Vermeil, not a bad attempt, mate. Wish you wouldn't though. I wish you'd have fucking found someone. Friends of mine talking about Leeds United and how shit they are at the minute. Bless him, Leeds fan. Could be worse. Could be a Chelsea fan. I heard recently they're trying to sign Carlton Cole. What the fuck is going on with Chelsea? Seriously. I mean, I know this is going to be old news. By the time this episode comes out, the whole Chelsea transfer thing with Peter Crouch now is going to be old news. But at time of recording, it's kind of on point. So let's go back down to control. I don't want to leave any gaps. Overload has not worked. We had 21 shots, 77 on target. How have we not destroyed this team? Grant, what can we do? What can we do with some of these positions? We're winning mid. How about box to box? O'Hare. Look at you as a Trequartista. Woodburn. That's a Trequartista. And Hurst as, oh, fuck it, a Trequartista, screw it. See how that changes things for us. May be interesting. Junker, doing a mile off the fucking bar. Omaruo. Plays it forward, finds Grady, finds for mile. Ball in. Doesn't find Hurst, finds McTominay on the edge, finds Freeman. McTominay. O'Hare was offside. Went in the net. Offside. It's been one. I mean, I know we're going to win. I say that. Touch wood. I mean, there's still probably about 8 minutes of the game left. I know it's just 88th minute, but thinking about injury time and, you know, or added time, whatever you want to call it. And they're going to score. They're going to score, aren't they? It's going to be our first not win. Our winning streak is going to end, I'm sure of it. Woodburn finds Hurst. O'Hare was offside. Yeah. O'Hare, mate, you need to stop being offside. You need to stop. Like, now. Right. Let's get him to push forward again. Freeman to Junker. Junker finds Hurst. 2 players offside. They're not now, though, because he got past them. Straight to the keeper, of course. This is just a dismal game. Really dismal. We're going to do this team dressing down. We should be demolishing teams like this. Absolutely ripping them to fucking shreds. And we haven't managed it. Hurst. Junker. Second bite of the cherry here. Look, Woodburn. Mate, fuck me. It's just... It's dire. It's so dire. It is Kieran. That's what it is. It is Kieran Dyer. Overpaid and shit. Right. Right on Mainan. Classic Foo, look. Did you see that at the top there? It's a classic Foo. The mighty Foo. Foo Fighters. Yeah? No? Don't know. Right. Can you get the ball? Move it. Move it. Get the ball. Move it. Oh dear. This is just a bad game. It really is. I'm not even going to watch the end of it. So, 1-1 for Crewe. 1-1 for Crawley. Cambridge 2-0. Yeovil still winning 2-0, so they are still in second place. Cambridge, same points. There are 5 teams on 23 points. This is where we scored a goal, and I've not missed it. I've not missed it. I've not seen it. No. Obviously, the goalkeeper's got the ball. Yeah. So that was shit. Giving this team a fucking talking to. We're going to go aggressive with it as well. George Hurst looks unhappy. Well, don't be a cunt. You won't be unhappy. Assertive. I'm not pleased. There we go. And now Grant's stressed instead. So Grant's like, Hurst's just like, okay, yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, you've made your point twice. I can imagine you're a bit pissed off. I mean, Grant, who was happy, yeah, we're shit. Having been told, yeah, you guys were really shit. It's just like, oh, I don't get it. Junker, your defensive work was great. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm glad you think you can do better, mate. Fucking ass, mate. Seriously. Confidence is sky high. Starts hard work. Lucky to have fantastic players. It's vital. He's been magnificent. He wasn't good enough today, unfortunately. There we go. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of today's episode. So we are going to come back for the Hull episode because it is a bigger team. And I'll see you shortly. If you are new to the channel, please do go ahead and subscribe. If you have enjoyed today's video, please do go ahead and put a thumbs up. I know today's video is a little bit slow, shall we say. A bit shit. Anyway, I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.